Hello my fellow builders, I'm FNF Minecraft and welcome to the fourth part of the FNF John Bart. Requested by Gerald Aleta 8778, the requester for John Bart, and the one who also requested me previous buildings like the North Carolina and the USS Washington. So as you can see here, our building for John Bart is incredibly amazing. She's super overall cool, super nice. Everything about her, it really fits my description. Pretty cool and so on. And I think she had so many trials and errors. She had a lot of errors and trials to overcome, especially when her size was pretty small. So I needed to make her at least jumbo sized bigger, so way bigger than the last one I've done. And I think we've already achieved that type of size. And this is the fourth part. We're going to do her superstructure, and we're also going to do her anti-air guns. Followed by that, I'm going to be doing at least additional portholes, so on, so far. And I think after this, I'm going to do the fifth part. Once I'm done with, and then after doing that, I'm going to do 6 and the final part. So I'm going to give us an overview of John Bart, and look at that. Such an amazing beauty. She is a very beautiful French battleship, I'm not gonna lie. So before we go on to the building, if you want to see more videos like this, hit that like and subscribe button. It will help me. So anyway, yeah, I have got nothing else to say here. So without further ado, let's go! Yep, this is also taking quite a while. Building her superstructure is going to take a lot of effort. And I'm not saying I'm complaining. I'm not complaining or anything. It's pretty normal for many people like me, especially who does building most of the time. Consume much more effort, consume a lot of effort just to get things done. But I find it fun overall. Because, you know, it's part of the process. It's not really about rushing things. It's also learning how to be patient and to be improved. We are getting somewhere, and you can see my superstructure exactly looks like the John Bart superstructure. It's a little hard. Plus, it took a while, but then didn't take quite a while. It took me at least almost 2 hours straight. Just seeing this entire superstructure of John Bart being built and finished, Jesus, it's amazing, and I think it deserves some credit. I think it deserves some kind of credit, of course. Looking at it myself, it's like, wow, did I really do this right? And I'm almost done. I just need a few more things on her superstructure, especially that gigantic thick mass with a radar on the very top. Followed by that thick mass, I'm going to still be building the other side of the mass. Then, yeah, proceed further and further. I think I might have done her. Yeah, I might have done this portion of John Bart a little wrong. I'm going to change it very soon. This very back. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue. Yeah, okay, there we go. Uh-huh. That's our first that's the first one. Oh boy. Yeah, that's the entire first superstructure. My god. Not even done yet. I only had to put this here in the middle because of course I needed some reference. I also add a few other things, especially like even the supporting ends for Bart. Ironically here, I am just only adding a small minor detailing since it's important to also add these small minor details. It makes your ship look a lot more realistic. I might be doing something wrong with this pole, but I'm going to try and this floating island, so I'm going to do that. Never mind, maybe not, since yeah, never mind that. Okay, I'm going to finish this up. Finally, that's much better. Added a few more stuff. Modified it a little more, and that should be it. There we go. Now on to the next part. We're going to build the next part right here. It's the middle. And oh boy, I do wonder what the middle is going to look like, because I haven't seen what the middle actually does look like, since, you know, I don't have really any proper visual or identification on what it's really supposed to be like. I think I got it now. Yeah, I think I got it now. I got it. Yeah, I got it. I know what it is. I know what I should do now. Right, hold on. We're gonna do that. Okay. This is the only platform I have right now in mind so far. This is what I'm seeing from it, and I'm not really sure, but according to the John Bart, since there are like two platforms or like three layers of platforms, the very edge here where the secondary gun is not connected to it, so it's a good thing because this is like another layer of platform, and in here we're gonna have the secondary gun. We're going to have anti-air guns, the smokestack, the other mass, and I think that's one. I think that's a place for boats. Yes, for boats and so on. I don't even know what that is in the. I don't know. I don't know if that next to the smokestack is actually a rangefinder or some kind of like radar. But it's kind of hard to identify because I can't really shape it myself. I did my best though on shaping this, and this is the only thing I can come up with. Look, forgive me if this is taking a while, but the John Bart has some kind. I think my John Bart is a little bit, wrong. I guess, in a way. But it also seems to like I'm also kind. Yeah, it feels like it's wrong, but at the same time, it feels like it's right. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to extend this back part to go higher. Yeah, I'm going to do that because the John Bart's lower area is a bit too is at least really low. It needs to be at least 4 layers big, at least 4 layers huge. It's not 4 layers big, it's probably like three layers only. And I think I got it wrong because I was looking at some kind of measurement. Like, I was looking at it wrongly, so maybe I might have gotten it wrong. Yeah. But, you know what? They say it's just really... You just gotta really do it. You gotta find ways after all. It's time consuming, that's number 1. Number 2, there's like a lot of things that I need to do as well personally, like in real life. Example, make my food, make my food, do assignments, so on. You know what? It's fine. If I could remake the back part again, I will do it. Because the back part is the one that complicates the back part, or should I say layer by layer. The layer by layer really complicates things a lot. Especially when you do it on a building, to a scale of building. Yeah, it will complicate things a lot more than you think. Yeah. I did actually do something wrong. And I really noticed that it has to be at least 3 layers big. 3 layers tall. And I might have made the back part 4 layers because the front is really small, and the back part of her stern is pretty small. So I think I'm going to have to change. I have to change that. I'm gonna have to make her a little bigger, but it's fine. You know what? All I could say is that at least I managed to work something out. That's what matters to me. I'll be able to do the rest of this tonight, and I need a break as well because I'm really like frustrated and a little bit like pretty much hungry. So yeah, it's almost dinner as well for me. So alright, there is some progress, but also we have to change a bit more of John Bart, since of course John Bart needs a little bit more of changes. And yes, I know this is also on my fault. This is my fault as well, because I had to keep doing it over and over again. I had to also find ways. I also had to make sure that the John Bart looks exactly like the actual John Bart. And yeah, I feel like that I knew that I was going to mess up. But you know what? That's experience alone. And experience alone wise actually helps a lot, especially for a person like me. Because even if I'm already professionally even if I'm a very well-known professional builder by infrastructure standards through aviation, naval and marines, and so on, and even like house buildings, architectural designs, and many more, I still do make mistakes. And you know what? What matters to me is I managed to make something out of the mistakes I've done with John Bart. So I hope you guys understand, because this may also help you guys as well, since you're going to learn something out of it. You're going to also try and do something about it. You're also planning to you're going to do much about it. And I can't really say much because I'm losing words, and probably my mental sanity is draining already. But again, I did try, and you know what? It's worth it. At least I'll be able to know what my mistakes were, and now that I know, it's okay now. I need to just only change that. So, thank you guys, and pardon me to the requester. You have to understand that I don't usually ask for help. But if you really want to help me, you gotta negotiate with me through this, because this one is quite difficult. So thank you very much, guys, and I'm your host, Rafcraft Minecraft. Why did I even say that? I'm Rafcraft Minecraft. Like and subscribe to my video, and this is the 4th part of John Bart. I will see you on the 5th part when I finally finish remodeling the entire design of John Bart again. And that's mostly in the back portion. So yeah, thank you again. Take care and good night.